Okay, welcome back. Today I'm gonna do a reading for Divine Masculine, and let's see what is going on with your energy today. Oh, sorry, I have a new setup and it's a little tight. Let's just say that. Ugh. I'm gonna cut this part out of the video for sure. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Alright, welcome to today's reading. This reading is for Divine Masculine. See what's going on with you, where your energy is at, and what messages Spirit is trying to send to you. Alright, Archangel Ariel, please send through clear messages for Divine Masculine. And I invite ancestral spirit guides into the reading for the collective Divine Masculine. So if there's any family messages that need to come through, okay. And I'm going to cut the deck. Alright. Oh, that was a small cut. Anyways, well, this is Sunday night, and I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I'm going to start the reading. Alright. Spirit, please send messages through. I'm only going to take the cards that fall on the table, please, because I am not getting up to pick up cards today. Sorry. Okay. So we have that. Oh. Hold on. I'm just going to actually reshuffle these because I kind of had them all in reverse. And so they're all kind of coming out in reverse. So don't worry, if they're meant to come out, they'll come back out again. So I'm going to make sure that I have this correct. Wow, this is a interesting reading. So it could have something to do with it. Maybe you guys are a little upside down today too. I don't know. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors for Divine Masculine, please send through the messages that Divine Masculine needs to hear today. And the cards that fall on the table, please. There we go. Okay, so we'll start here. All right, we have a king, a queen already at the beginning of the reading. We have major arcana on the table. And we have the Nine of Cups and the World card. Okay. I don't know if it's my energy or your energy, but everything just feels a little off. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but I'll take them all. Okay. And I love this deck. It's beautiful. And okay, this will be the overall energy, which is the Star card. You can see Star card. Okay. What is going on with Divine Masculine? Okay, Spirit, please send the messages through clearly for Divine Masculine. Okay, right in the center of the reading is the Five of Cups and the King of Swords. So I feel like this is telling me that there's been a huge change in your life and something that you've decided that you really want to walk away from. and it no longer serves you. And I feel like it's your old self because it's a sword that's going right through a skull. And I feel like this transformation has been happening for a very long time. That you've decided that, your ways of being, your old ways of being, just need to die out and to let go. And to let go of the way that you used to see yourself. Okay, and now at the very beginning, we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So that tells me right there that there's definitely a divine union here, and it makes me really happy. It's positive energy. The King and Queen of Wands are two people who get up and actually do something about what they want. They go after what they want in their life, and they're not afraid of what other people think about them. And yeah, so that's really positive that you are willing to walk away from this old energy, and your partner seems like they're already there, like they're waiting for you or something like that. Like to have both of these kings and queens just sitting here, sitting down, relaxing. It's like in a way I feel like you've both had to like wait for each other in some shape or form. It's like with these divine unions, it's always a back and forth. It's like one person's ready, the next one's not ready. Then when the other one's ready, the other one's not ready. So and it makes me laugh. So I feel like maybe your energy is being more lighthearted lately. And that could be because you decided to walk away from these darker influences in your life and moving into more positive energy with the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana, and the Nine of Cups, which is like independent fulfillment. So I feel like you have a lot to show the world, and you have a lot to show your divine feminine. Like you want to show her different sides of you that you have kept secret or hidden or you haven't shared with other people. And if you see right here, there's like a stairway that's going up, like stairway to heaven. And it's light up there as you go up and higher and higher. And as this relationship increases and is more embraced, and it's just going to bring like more light into your life, more love into your life, not just romantic, but even like how you feel about yourself. You're just going to keep feeling better and better and better and better. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like, some of you may not necessarily have a lot to give, like financially, or maybe you don't have a house or whatever it is, like material things. But this person is standing here, if you can see them. I feel like this kind of energy is like, I will give you all that I have, like all that I am, more than I will give you physical things. And that's more important than pentacles and gifts and flowers and money and whatever. It's like, if you can give your devotion and give yourself and give your time, that's how I also feel with this Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like a clock, it's like, give your time to this connection. Maybe that's what you want to tell your divine feminine is like, I can give you my time and my undivided attention, And then we have the World card in reverse and the Three of Swords. So I feel like, again, this is more confirmation that you are letting go of the old ways of being, the old world, what your world used to look like. And even though you've been through a lot of heartbreak and a lot of deception and a lot of illusion and a lot of lies, and you've been hurt, you've been definitely hurt, but it's like you've gotten to a point where you can rise above it and you can see that your future is going to be better than your past, and you can see how they have like little sand dials. So like the time, I feel like Spirit is saying the time has come. Like the time is near. I don't know. It just feels like a really good timing. Like this card was about timing. I'm getting another confirmation about timing here. Timing seems very important right now. Okay. And then we have the Page of Wands and the Emperor, which actually this came out in the Divine Feminine reading in the exact same place. So that's just more confirmation. Like, it's amazing. So I feel like, okay, the Page of Wands with the Emperor is what I'm getting here is that you want to take steps, almost like baby steps, or one step at a time, or almost like, can you teach me, or can you show me, or letting the divine, lead the way, continue to lead the way in this connection, and how you can, not mess it up, basically. Like, I feel like your energy is like, you do want to do this the right way, but maybe you've never done anything like this before. You've never done it the traditional way or the right way, however that resonates. And it's like, to get from this young man to this older, more mature, more wisdom, sitting down. See how he's sitting down, he's standing up. It's like you have a fire energy. You have this energy to get up and like do things. And also, that's why the king and the queen of wands are here. So I feel like you're the type of person who, you just do things. You just want to get things kind of like done. But this is something where you have to work with another person, and it's kind of a lifelong journey. That's why you're going from the page to the emperor, where it's like it takes a long time for this person to become this person, but there's so much fun along the way, you know? And that's what the angels are saying, that this is going to be more fun than you've ever had in any other kind of relationship. And that's why the star is here too. Because this beautiful little princess angel doll is pouring out, all this divine healing into the land, into the earth, and so that's why I feel like spirit is pouring all of spirit's love into this connection. All of this energy is meaningful. This is not just a waste of time, so it's like your faith will be rewarded. Your faith will definitely be rewarded. Okay. What are the messages, spirit? One more. Oh, see, this card came out earlier and then came out again. So I told you, if it's meant to come out, it will definitely come out. Okay? So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Empress. Wow. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. So that's wonderful. Again, we have so much divine union energy here. We have the King and Queen of Wands. Okay, that's like some sexy people. And then we have the Emperor and the Empress. And these people are so solid. So it's like, I feel like this connection is going to be fun, flirty, like loving, but it's also going to last because the Emperor and the Empress, they rule until the day they die. It's not like a president who only is in office for 4 years. Like, this is an eternity. This is not only this lifetime. The thing with these divine unions is like the reason why you feel like you know this person is because you do know this person. Like, these divine unions, they reincarnate lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So it's like, yeah, maybe you haven't spent that much time with your divine partner in this world right now physically, but the reason why you guys feel so connected is because you guys have done this so many times. And the point of this divine union is almost sacrificial in a way because, most likely you and your divine partner were put under extreme circumstances prior to now, like with your family and your upbringing and challenges in your life that were like almost abnormally hard. everyone has hard times, but it's like you can probably admit to yourself that you've been through a lot more stuff than even your friends who, they tell you what they've been through, but you're like, you can't even tell them what you've been through because it would just crush anything that they've been through. So it's not a competition of who's been through what, but it's a reward in a way. Like what you're doing right now by changing your energy from this old dark energy into the light, you are at a point in your whole family history that everything is going to change from what it used to be to something wonderful and magical and divine and like literally bringing more of God's light into the world. And so, you have to go through those lessons to clear out that old bad stuff. And then now on the other side, it's a beautiful reward that's going to last. So, yeah, maybe some of your friends are already married or have kids or whatnot, but you don't know their connection. You don't know how they really feel about each other or if it's going to last. And Spirit is saying this kind of connection, it might take years for it to come together, but once it comes together, it will never fall apart, okay? So that's why we have the Seven of Pentacles here, and it's like this is a reflection card, and it's also almost like a reward card, like reaping what you sow, reaping what you sow here. So that's what Spirit is saying, like, look at all the light in this card. So it's like these are all of your lessons and things that you've had to learn and battle and fight and like, self-sacrifice, like putting yourself out there. Like he's out there on that stone, on that rock. Like you put yourself out there for other people, even those people probably won't even do that for you. Okay, and then we have the Two of Wands. This is singing a new song. This is deciding for yourself that what is important to you, you're willing to express it. This is a card that is asking you to express yourself because, she's playing an instrument, playing the violin or something like that. And it's like, it's beautiful music. It's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful sound. And it's freedom. It feels like a freedom card for you. And it's up to you to express yourself. It's up to you to receive this gift from Spirit. It's up to you. You have to do it, And then we have the Six of Cups here, which is, again, I just feel like there is a lot of self-love that is coming out of this reading right now. And I just feel like a part of you can look back to when you were a kid and remember how happy you were and how much you loved to play, and you always been a positive person no matter what. Like even when things were tough with your family, you probably always tried to make things better, make people laugh. You're probably very forgiving. You forgive people often and easily. Okay, and then the Empress energy. So I feel like there's a little bit of this is mine, this is mine, this is mine is what I'm hearing. So a part of you kind of doesn't even want to express this union to the people around you or in your life. It's like you wish that you can just keep it to yourself, but you can't. Like it is something you have to share, you have to express. Like, you can't be afraid that somebody else is gonna like try to ruin your love, ruin your connection, try and tell you that you don't deserve something or that, it's only a matter of time before it's going to fail. And like those negative things, if there's anybody in your life who is talking negative to you about this connection and about your love, like, or about who you are, most of the time they're jealous because they probably haven't reached a level in their own life where they actually love themselves. Or they might be more materialistic. Like everything they only see is how they live their life, but they don't have any intuition. They don't have a connection to Spirit, to God. They don't have that. So basically, you've all heard it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top because once you get to the top, you don't depend on other people for your emotional fulfillment, is what I'm saying. you know. So again, cliche, but follow your own heart. That's all I can say. All right. Okay. Oh, just gonna do this. I keep picking my cards up upside down. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, which came out before in your energy. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, which also came out before in your energy. So I feel like your energy is consistent, which is good, which shows me that you're being more stable compared to the past reading, where in the past you were not very stable at all and you didn't have a clue about what you were doing most of the time. So the Ten of Pentacles, again, is something that is everlasting. These people are much older now than they were, you know, like this guy's much older. So this just tells me that what is happening right now, what is starting out right now, is something that is going to be growing for a long time. And it's something that is just really stable and playful. Like, look at the way that the queen is sitting. She's very playful. She's not aggressive. She's not chasing anything. She's not getting up and, like, you know, acting crazy and just all dramatic and attention seeking and those types of, like, more negative, darker energies. She's just chilling and, like, you know, just enjoying life. So it's okay to get to a point in life where you're just chilling and you're just relaxing and you're happy. Like, it's okay to be happy. You know, it is okay to be happy. I think that's going to be the title of this reading. All right. Yay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got another queen and another major arcana. So we have the Strength card, Major Arcana, and we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups expresses her love. You know, she's tender hearted and she's sensual. She's a more like sensual, like, you know, we can lay down in the park and read a book. It's still loving, but it doesn't have to be so like, you know, physical or anything like that necessarily. So that's the Queen of Cups. And again, all of these cards that you have are so positive and they're so high. That's why I feel like this connection is happening very soon. Like, if you're not already talking to your divine partner, you know, you must be speaking with them very soon because time came up a couple of times. The king and the queen, the emperor, the empress, two queens. You have what? Almost all the queens. The only one that's not here is the Queen of Swords, which is actually a good thing because the Queen of Swords is somebody who really don't play. So she's like, you know, she's a harder energy to deal with. So these are much lighter, you know, energies basically. And then my throat. And then you have the Strength card, 11. Again, 11 is like divine timing. This is all about divine timing. And this person is almost showing off. Like, Spirit is proud of you. Like, it's okay to be proud of yourself and pat yourself on the back, moving through these heavy energies from childhood and from people who did you wrong. Like, that's tough to do, to walk away from that and say no more. That's, look, the Death card. Walking away from that and saying no more. You are deading that past. You are deading that past. The way you used to think about yourself, the way you used to trust the wrong people, the way you used to expect things to happen like fast, like overnight, instant gratification, you know, old tendencies and habits that are just negative. It's a rebirth card. Okay, and then we have the 5, which is all about change. And this is the Hierophant. And that's all about commitment. It's about commitment and, higher wisdom and the law and like basically, you in a way I could say you could be getting married or thinking about marriage, but you could also just be solidifying who you are, who you really are, taking off all that garbage, taking off the blinders, taking off the mask, taking off that shell that you had to wear, the armor. That's not who you are. Like when you go into battle, you put armor on to protect who you are. But if you wear that armor year after year after year after year, it becomes who you are. You are the armored man instead of the man in the armor, right? So that's just spirit saying, things are changing or things have changed and this is going to last and this is protected and this is divine and all those beautiful things. So much. Look, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Queen, Queen, 10, Major Arcana, Empress, Major Arcana, Emperor, Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the World card, and the Star card. Like, if I could hand pick the best cards in the tarot, they would already be here. So with that, I'm going to just pull a couple of Rider-Waite cards. And let's see what your Divine Feminine wants to say to you. Let's see what your Divine Feminine wants to say to you. And what advice Spirit has. So, there might be a couple of messages coming through. What Divine Feminine wants to say and how and what should Divine Masculine do moving forward or focus on or pay attention to. What are the messages that are most important for Divine Masculine at this time? Okay. What are the messages most important? Okay, perfect. So I feel like that is forgiveness. So Divine Feminine forgives you for something. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune, again, for the second time. It's all about new cycles, wanting to start again, wanting to start something positive. Let's forget about the past. Let's start on a positive note. I don't love anybody else. I don't want to be with anybody else. I'm not offering my cup to no one else. I only think about you. All right. And then the Six of Wands, which is like, I'm not sleeping with anybody. I don't know why, but that's what I hear. Okay. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands. It's like, even though I don't hear from you or I'm not talking to you right now, it's like I still have a lot of faith is what I'm hearing. I'm still fighting for this connection. Okay. And then the King of Swords in reverse. It's like, I don't want to fight with you or be cold towards you. I don't want this this stalemate and this distance and stuff like that. The Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like she's saying that she really misses you, especially like sexually misses you, and she's not sleeping with anybody else. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. I want us to be happy together. I want us to be stable together. I believe in this connection. I believe like it's time. I can see our whole future together. And then the Page of Swords. it's like I'm willing to do what it takes. Like I'm willing to work on this and fight for this. And I'm here and like you can trust me and you're safe with me. I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm not gonna judge you for what you did or who you are, how you are. Just to like be yourself and yeah, to like to let go of control, let go of trying to control this connection, um, and pretend like you don't have feelings for me or that you don't want this as much as I do. And then the Two of Wands, it's like, let's create something new. Let's leave the past behind us. You see how that has the rod behind? It's like, let's leave the past in the past. Let's nail it down and let it rest. Like, to dead the past and let it go. We're all just learning on this journey. And then one final card for Divine Masculine. Wow, look at that, Divine Masculine. The Ace of Wands. It's like, it's really like, I don't want to let this go. Like, I really don't want to let this go. There's so much passion here. There's wands, 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 wands. Like, we have the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. I guess the best thing to do, Divine Masculine, is to let go of the past. Forgive the past. Forgive yourself. Forgive your family, your friends, your old past relationships, people who hurt you. Have faith, have faith that you deserve this 10 of Pentacles, like this real happiness, that you can touch and feel, and you don't have to worry about like other people, So I hope this brings you a lot of insight, and see you next time.